forgot to mention that I recently went dumpster diving and brought that to light for everyone as well. It was, I'm thinking probably 2.5 years ago now when I got turned on to Doug Schneebeck's blog and got welcomed into the wonderful world of Doug and his family and his life after his diagnosis with ALS. And ALS is most of us know as Lou Gehrig's disease. It is a serious, progressive, debilitating illness. It sort of takes your abilities away over time. So 1 week you can put your hand on a doorknob and turn it and open a door, and the next week that's not going to happen. The first time I interviewed Doug, he told me, I'm saying goodbye to things not by looking at pictures, but by experiencing them one more time. And because Doug is a serious and gifted athlete and has been his entire life, for him, saying goodbye to things one more time means training for and competing in 100-mile bike races and getting together with his friends and coming up with these crazy contraptions to keep him on a bike seat. And because he's a serious thinker and a gifted writer, what that's meant for other people is that through his blog, which is essentially his daily diary of his life, they've been able to look in on a man as he faces some physical limitations and really does it with honesty and in humor. The blog is osohigh.com. It's osohigh.com, and sometime when you've got some time to spend and can really sit down and focus for a while, I really encourage you to go there. You'll learn about Doug and his family, and I think you'll understand why it was that they impressed me so much that I've actually written about them twice now. But normally we don't win humanitarian awards, public service awards like this for writing blogs and riding our bikes. But Doug, through this blog, has been able to raise $250,000, $250,000 for ALS research, which I think is just a phenomenal achievement. He's also, I think what he's done by sharing his life is allow other people who might have this diagnosis to. I always imagine somebody getting this diagnosis and with nervousness and trepidation, typing some words into a search engine, coming upon Doug's blog and seeing a path forward. A friend of Doug's told me when I did my second column on Doug and his wife Jean, with a diagnosis like ALS, where everybody's saying you can't do this and you can't do that, the rebel in Doug says, to hell with that, I'll have a life. And it's been a remarkable life. Doug, his wife Jean, who is up here, their kids, their family, their sort of extended work families through their law firms. They've come together and they've supported each other in a really beautiful way. And you know, I have really truly treasured the time that I've been able to spend in their orbit, and I've learned so much from them. I think mostly I've learned how to show grace and love when times get tough. And it's been it's a lesson that I'm grateful for. So, Doug, on behalf of the Journal of the Chamber of Commerce, for everyone on your team, I'm really pleased to be able to give you this Spirit of New Mexico award.
silky smooth voice like Al Green. Dad used to enjoy pretending he had a voice like that. Thanks to the Chamber and to the Journal, and especially thanks to Leslie, this recognition is really hers. She wrote the articles and they rose the profile of our website, ohsohigh.com, significantly. For over $250,000 raised to fight ALS, and Leslie's 2 stories helped a great deal. As my body has fallen apart bit by bit, I've been blessed to have so many people who have helped keep my soul and my sense of humor intact. Many of them are here today, and I wish I could introduce them individually, but I was told that even Senator Bingaman would get the hook if he exceeded his time. So we'll have to get by with having an upstanding group. First, my friends and partners with the Models Berlin Law Firm. The firm's compassion in handling all aspects of my retirement has been astonishing. 2 years after I left the firm, we still have a bunch of Models Berlin people delivering dinner every week. I'm especially grateful for that. Side note. Next, thanks to our cycling team. Most of them are here today. These folks are all professionals, and all they have done to keep me cycling is mind-boggling. If you ever wind up in a situation anything like mine, I hope you find out that you have friends like these people have been to me. And finally, our family, especially our daughter, Jessa Heron, who is a counselor in a residential treatment program, our son, Jimmy, who plays soccer for the Lobos, our daughter, Abby, a junior at Albuquerque High, who is a swimmer and a hurdler, and the love of my life, Jean Bannon, who is the cutest tandem captain ever. Thank you all. And finally,